you're safe. I know you're not. Can you come with me? I will support you occasionally. Come with you where? New star. Okay, Jason. Okay, guys, am I caught up? I think I'm caught up. Hold on, wait. No, I'm not caught up. Hold on. One second. Jason says, yes. Okay, let's read the AI summary. A project manager chats about her job and life. Join the Q&A session. Yes, join the Q&A session. New star, full of hope. Why? Well, I hope I am too. Get it. Put the volume slowly, your music. I had to turn it off because I couldn't think to myself. Hola, user ending in 13337. That's like Jason. Hi, beautiful. You're sweet. Love you. Oh, love you too. Love you too, Manny. As soon as the music starts, the passion ignites. Exactly. Occasionally support. Yeah, not full-time support. Only occasionally support. Give you a little taste of what support feels like. Hola, linda noche. Hola. If you don't mind, bestie, can you make a mod? No, I'm sorry. Not that I don't want to, but when I don't have a lot of energy, I don't want to be rude and not talk to somebody or like be mute, and I don't want to do that tonight. Maybe another night. ¿Cómo estás? Estoy bueno. Necesito dormir a las 11. No, a las 10. I think that's how you say it. I don't know if that's how you say it. At 10 o'clock, I go to bed. ¿Cómo estás? Estoy bien. Brazil. I love Brazil, guys. Brazil is so pretty. If no one's gone to Brazil. However, don't get pickpocketed. I got pickpocketed. God forbid a girl wants to take some videos of her life and somebody wanted to take my phone. Guess what? Guys, this is actually a crazy story of how I got pickpocketed. Well, it's not that crazy of a story, but it was annoying to me, so I'll tell it to you. Okay, guys, so picture this. I had a week in Brazil. It was around Carnival last year, okay? Are you guys ready for this? You have to lock in for the story, and I'm not going to worry about comments, but I will scroll back. Okay, so last year around Carnival, me and my friend took a week vacation to Brazil, okay? And like the first couple days, we like flew in a helicopter, went for a hike. We met up with some friends that we met on this like BFF app for traveling, and it was super fun, okay? The like day before we leave, we went to Anitta's Bloco party. If anybody doesn't know what a Bloco party, this is what they are. There's basically like skinny streets. Like they have smaller streets than the US has, and it's always like through town. So like picture like a little bit skinnier streets, kind of like a Europe. And they have these two huge semi trucks in these streets that are driving basically. And the performers are on top. Like there's a stage on the semi trucks with the huge speakers and steam and stuff on top of the semi trucks. And that's where their concert stage is. And basically there's millions of people in the streets. If you look up Anitta's Bloco, Brazil 2025, that was the Bloco I went to, and it's fucking insane. So I was literally right in front of the first truck where Anitta was. And what they do is they blast music from this truck, and the millions of people gather in these skinny ass streets, body to body. Like people were like pressed on me, okay? And everyone's just dancing to the music. And then the trucks start driving. So once the trucks start driving, you're like getting pushed from behind and like low-key trampled to try to stay up. And like there was a rope in front of the truck that had like a ring so that the people in wheelchairs and disabled people could be in the middle of the ring. But there are security guards holding this rope away from the people in the ring to like protect them. So like I was right on the security guard's rope, mashed in with these millions of people. And what the security guard would do, he was literally shove us into the crowd. So you're getting pushed this way and frontward because the truck is moving and everyone's like kind of marching and the music is fucking blasting. So you're literally like, I was having a blast. I'm like sturdy. Like I go to the gym and stuff. Like I can kind of hand my own when somebody like pushes into me, or like, you know, if you need to stand up and press against something. And so we're walking. It's also like 90 degrees out and hot as balls. That part I didn't love because it's like heat stroke. Everyone's like jamming to the music, body to body. Okay. And I'm taking out my phone because me and my friend, like this is a huge culture shock to us. This is the first time we've ever seen this. It literally felt like war. And so I'm taking videos, having a good time, and I had to fly out the next day. Oh my God, I should tell you the whole trip in Brazil. I had to fly out the next day. And so we're like having a good time. I'm taking videos, and like we knew about pickpocketing, but like I was stupid and I was like, I had a little pack that I was keeping in, and I was like, I'll be fine. So I'm taking videos, having a great fucking time, because like I'm not worried about getting trampled. There was like adrenaline because you were scared, but also the music was blasting, so it was such a fucking good time. So I put my phone in my fanny pack. I looked down and literally it was open. Somebody took my phone. So I was like, motherfucker. So I stayed for another like hour and party. My friends were like, Sarah, we literally told you to keep track of your phone. And then 4 out of 5 of us got something pickpocketed. So like even after they knew I got pickpocketed, like it didn't help. Like because we were getting slammed around so much, it didn't even help that somebody pickpocketed them. Okay. So then we get back to the Airbnb, and mind you, I have no way of getting home. So the only way is like me being with my friends. So we finally decide to leave. We cut out of the crowd, and like once we get out, and mind you, it's like probably, if anyone knows what 100 yards of, it's 100 yards of bodies like packed in there. So finally we get out, and once we get out, we just sit down. Like we literally were so exhausted and tired, and we're just like, what the fuck just happened? So my friends have their phone. Like one of my friends had his phone like really hidden inside his shorts. He gets us back to the hotel. We all shower and whatever, or we got breakfast and then went to the hotel. We all shower. He goes to sleep, and like I'm using his laptop and my laptop to try to get in contact with my sisters, because all my shit and accounts I didn't know the password was. And if anyone knows, nowadays you have to use your phone to get the dual authentication, so I can't even get into my accounts that I don't know the passwords with. So I finally get a hold of, I use my friend's phone, finally get a hold of my sister, like through his Instagram. I made them call, or I would texted them on Instagram or whatever. I finally got them on the phone, had my sister track my phone, and it ends up being a block away from me. Like we drove 30 miles back home, or 30 minutes back home. And weirdly, this phone that got pickpocketed showed up on Find My iPhone 30 minutes, or right on the same block my Airbnb was at. So I wake up my friend, and honestly, my friend is like, he's kind of a city boy, and I was like, dude, let's go fucking find my phone. Like we have AirPods, like we have your phone, like let's go track it. And he was like so not interested in doing it, but like it was literally so close. We could have walked out on the street and been like, it was that guy, you know? He didn't want to do it. So anyways, we didn't do it because he was sleeping. He was kind of like, eh. And honestly, I lost a lot of respect for this guy, because hell yeah, I would go track somebody's phone down. Like I am that type of person. Like, let's fucking get him. He didn't want to do that for me. So I was like, well, fuck that. So in a couple hours or whatever, I see my phone like start trucking towards Sao Paulo. And literally the first hour is in Rio. Second hour, it was like a couple hours away. So someone had taken it in a car, and then it ended up in Sao Paulo, and all I did was just wipe it and delete it. Anyways, next day I had to fly to Lexington for an on-site. So I was literally partying in Brazil. I took a whole week off partying in Brazil. My company didn't really know where I was, but they knew I took time off. And I had to fly that weekend to be back on site at work in Lexington on the Monday, okay? So I'm flying back. I checked into the airport with I had to get my physical boarding pass because I have no fucking phone. Literally raw dogged a 14-hour flight with no phone, just like staring at the wall. Like I didn't have a phone. So I finally land in Lexington. I pull out my laptop. I get into Teams, and I messaged my good friend from Deloitte on Teams. I was like, hey, dude, I'm at this airport. My phone got pickpocketed in Brazil. He also knew my situation, and I was in Brazil and partying. So I messaged him on Teams. I was like, hey, can you book me an Uber from the airport to the Apple store? So he literally gets the Uber for me, books it, and I get to the Apple store or whatever. Actually, I don't even know if I paid him for it. God, I'm such a terrible person. He books it to the Apple store. I get a phone there. And then like I couldn't, in order to change my Straight Talk account over, or like my phone account, it wasn't Verizon, it was Straight Talk, you needed to like verify it was you, and I didn't know my fucking passwords once again. So I had to get on Instagram. This one girl in Walmart let me use her phone to get on Instagram, and I had to get 3 of my sister's phone numbers to like verify the last calls I made. And thank God I called them so much. I knew it would be like the obvious 3 numbers. And so I verify with Straight Talk, finally get my phone up and running, and then I go on site like nothing ever happened. Like these guys don't even know the weekend I just had. And I walk in like tired as shit because I didn't sleep 1 ounce of sleep for the whole 12-hour flight all the way back to Lexington. Walk in on site, get my shit done, have a new phone. Nobody fucking knows. It was so wild. Sad thing is, 2 days before that blocko, I had gone to a club. Oh my God, sorry. There's 55 new messages, just so we're clear. I will read them all, I swear. Anyways, the day before this blocko party, me and my friends, because at this time we had met two people from the US outside of my two friends. So it was me, him, two people from the US, and then this one girl who was from Israel, I want to say. I don't really know. And we all went to this club, and it's club substation in Brazil, and we went downstairs, right? And so we're dancing, have a good time. The men in the group were like kind of like shy. I don't know if they were shy, but they weren't like dancing. Me and this girl, I was having a blast. And like at the corner of my eye, this guy like comes in front of me across the room and then like gets behind me, right? And he's like dancing, like he's like starting to dance closer to me, and I'm like getting weirded out because I am not like comfortable with people around me. Like I'm very aware of my surrounding. I clocked this guy from like a mile away when he was coming over. I saw like, and then he moved around or whatever. So I was not comfortable. So my friend kind of like turns, so she's like towards him or whatever. And then I look at him, I was like, hold on, I was like, this man is kind of low-key hot, you know? I just did like a double take. And like at first I was uncomfortable, so I moved, and then I looked over, I was like, wait, he's kind of hot. And so my friend was like, oh, we pretended we were married. She's like, oh yeah, sorry, we're together, like as a couple. He wouldn't take no for an answer, or he wouldn't like accept it. So basically like we hung out with him for the rest of the night. Like he joined the group. And I don't know if anyone knows this, but the culture in Brazil is basically like the men come up to you and they'll just start making out with you. Don't come after me, but that is just the culture. I knew this coming into everyone kept telling me that, like, you need to make out with a Brazilian, because I wasn't dating at the time. I hadn't dated someone in like a year. And like my friend, he's such a big fuckboy that he was like, you need to date someone, like kept like prodding at me, I guess, the whole trip. And we knew the culture in Brazil was like you make out with, or like men will literally come up to you and just make out with you, right? And so I didn't love this. Like, I don't want a man I don't know. I'm not comfortable enough to have somebody just macking out with me, especially when I know they just mac out with random people. Like, that, if that's the culture, like, I'm good, you know? So this guy's dancing with us, and now, guys, he wants to make out with me, okay? And there's a picture. I have a picture of us all, because the people in the club were taking pictures, so I have a picture with them. So this guy tries to start making out with me, right? And I'm like pulling away, like we're just dancing. I'm trying not to make it awkward because I'm trying to I dodged like 3 of his kisses, right? So he gives me we're trying to talk too, and the club is like super, super loud. We're trying to talk. He gives me his WhatsApp number, and like I add him into my contacts or whatever. He makes out with me. I couldn't help it. I was like, bro, like 3rd time's a charm, I guess. Like, and honestly, he was hot. He was actually being respectful. Like, we